From the blood-drenched valleys, the gaze climbs beyond storm and thunder to a stillness of crystal and light. Here stand the sentinels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, framed against the
They behold the earth as it has become. Fields trampled beneath the feet of giants, rivers clouded with the remnants of slaughter, the air thick with the residue of
Mortals smell nothing. We do. The stench of unanswered blood curling upward like smoke from a desecrated altar. It climbs to the very threshold of heaven and stains the gates with it.
How long must earth remember? Our blood, our breath, still crying from the ground. Let justice rise!
This must be forged in fire.
Grief will not silence the message.
Creation's wound burns within me. I see the end that corruption brings.
And it must be stopped.
Together, we bear the burden.
The archangels did not rush forth in wrath, nor act from instinct or indignation. They gathered into a solemn convocation, an intercessory council shaped not by impulse, but by...
Together the four archangels ascended toward the throne of the ages, where even time itself bent in awe. The radiance of the unapproachable light poured over them, yet they did not falter.
The earth has been choked with blood.
Their blades turned brother against
They
brother.
whispered forbidden secrets. Mortals drank knowledge not meant for them.
They presented not emotion, but evidence. They spoke of the giants who had turned the world into a charnel house, of Azazel's teachings that had twisted the human heart into a forge of malice, of the...
They knew the hush of the Holy Great One, not abandonment, but the stillness before decree. Yet even patience has its limit. The archangels stood as the eyes of the court, recording how their fallen...
Their petition hung in the air like a drawn breath. The heavens themselves seemed to pause, awaiting the response of the eternal judge. The archangels had fulfilled their charge.
So the Holy Great One stayed his hand.
But the cry of the earth rose, and at last it reached the courts of heaven.
Most High. Creation groans.
The wounds of the world plead before you.
It is enough!
Honored Judge of Eternity, we bring the testimony of the broken world. Their grief cries for justice.
Let it be shown!
Hear the voices of the innocent. See what was done to them.
They saw that the corruption had reached a threshold creation could no longer endure. The giants had turned the earth into a slaughterhouse. The Watchers had turned knowledge into poison. Humanity had become...
The thunder of giants shook the valleys, but the season of the Watchers was ending. Before the throne, their
Throne. The archangel's petition hung in the air like the final breath before a storm. Heaven waited. Creation waited. Even the abyss seemed to stir, sensing what was...
The silence ends. Hear the decrees of the Holy Great One. The rebels shall be bound in unending shadow. The earth shall be cleansed. The waters will rise and